Red Ravens, and that's coming up next here on Hot Country KDY.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy is open to the public. See our newly remodeled lobby or use the convenient drive-thru. We accept all major insurance plans and offer competitive pricing for non-insured patients. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Our drive-thru window is on 8th Street with the entrance on Alaska Avenue in West Plains. For more information or to transfer a prescription, call 417-256-1793. Choose Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy, where they are focused on your health.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
The cooler weather has the deer moving, and Hirsch has what you need for a great hunting season. Hi, this is Lane. Stop in today and get mineral blocks and attractants to help make the whitetails around your property healthy and happy. Maybe you need a new knife for when you bring down that trophy buck. And for those who process the harvest, Hirsch has meat grinders, jerky, and sausage seasoning kits. All that and more to get you ready for hunting season.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world, for the third year in a row. They meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Road Boulevard, West Plains.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
We're back at the Civic Center in the SoCal Ravens Arena. Our crowd is filled out a little bit. Actually, it's pretty good, especially for a Tuesday night. But you've got the defending national champions in town, and this is the first contest of the season. People want to know, how good can this Grizzly team be? Well, if you can figure out a way to knock off the defending national champs in the first game, that'd be a running start downhill. Starters being introduced. Coffeyville has been introduced, and now the Grizzlies to the crowd. And Dakota Pace is on the PA mic tonight. And Dakota is getting into it. Man, we got a light show going on. I thought he was going to say, now you're Chicago Bulls or something. It's your Grizzlies, and they're in the white tonight with red numerals, blue trim, blue lettering across the front, and the Red Ravens, and they're all red with white trim, white numbers. Again, Jay Hokelman is the head coach of the Ravens. He's already a Hall of Famer. Coffeyville has won 2 national championships in basketball last year and going back to 1962. Butler, Bettis, Mayer, Kolu, and McBride for the Ravens. Hill, Eze, Breland, White, and Eskridge for the Grizzlies. Tip is controlled by the Grizzlies. This season is underway, and with the basketball, it is Keon Eskridge. To the left point, Trey Breland. Over on the left side, into the low block. Eze faces, shoots, no good. Rebound is slapped out of bounds. It'll be last touch for the Grizzlies, and goes over to Coffeyville. The one thing you have to do every single solitary time that you play Coffeyville is you've got to rebound. You have to rebound because they are just going to be maniacal about it. Man-to-man defense by the Grizzlies. They'll play it out front to the right side with Love Bettis now in the corner. Here's A.J. McBride curling over to the left point. Bettis spins in, knocked away, stolen away by Eskridge. Long up the floor, Trey Breland in traffic, goes up, gets fouled, and we'll see if the Grizzlies can take the first lead of the season right here. Terrific play on defense that time by Keon Eskridge for the Grizzlies. Keon is a 6'4" freshman from Atlanta. So Trey Breland at the free throw line. It's good to have Trey back for another season here. First free throw is good, and the Grizzlies take the lead 1-0. Dean Smith were here, he'd say, let's quit. Here's the next free throw, and no good. Rebound, though, as they had it and lost it right through his hands, and it's picked up by Coffeyville. Front court, top of the circle. Left wing pass, they look inside. Tolu can't get open. Now he does get the ball on the left baseline. Timmy Tolu faces up, bounces once, kicks it inside, outside. Over here to McBride, to the low side to the right corner. They get the ball to Noah Butler to the point. That's an illegal screen. Here's a drive to the baseline. A hanging jumper, no good. Tipped off the glass, no good. Trey Breland gets it, kicks it out long up the floor, but it's going to be stolen. But stepping out of bounds with the basketball was Dane Meyer as he picked off the pass up the floor. They tried to get it up ahead to Sterling White. But it'll be Grizzly basketball at midcourt. White has it on the inbound play. Over to the right corner. Here's a pull-up jump shot by Eskridge. That's going to be short. Rebound comes off the far side, though. Timmy Tolu with it. Top of the circle. Bettis to the right point. Butler. Now in the corner, dribbling outside. It's Mayer. Mayer passes to the right corner to A.J. McBride, the 6'2" sophomore from Houston, Texas. To the right corner. To the point, McBride with 7 on the shot clock. Three-pointer is in the air, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds from behind by Timmy Tolu. Out of bounds, it'll go back to the Grizzlies. 1-0 Grizzlies with 1:50 played in the first half here from the Civic Center. And you'll notice that when you come to the game this year, you'll notice that three-point line is a little further out than it was last year. Pass down low under the block. Here's a double team. Ball slapped out of bounds from Nico Hill by Tolu, but it'll stay with the Grizzlies with 18 on the shot clock. Mo Cora will come in the lineup for the Grizzlies. 6'7" sophomore from Seattle, Washington for Ugo Eze. Now the inbound play. Lob inbound in the lane, give it back. Here's Hill with a shot block out of bounds. And again, that interior defense by Tolu and Mayer, that's an obstacle for the Grizzlies tonight. Tolu is a 6'8" freshman. Mayer is a 6'7" sophomore. Inbound play. Here's a shot for three. In and out. Rebound will be controlled by nobody. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Coffeyville basketball. So we've now gone over 2 minutes. No one has found the range from the field yet. Out the right side. Love Bettis for the Red Ravens. They'll run a little weave out front with Meyer. Hands back to McBride. Dribbles to the point, to the right wing, to the right baseline. Up and under move. Shot blocked away by Nico Hill out of bounds. Good job by the Grizzly sophomore that time. Nico's game has really, it's changed a lot. It's expanded. To the corner on the inbound play, McBride has it. 13 on the shot clock for the Ravens. Looking for the first field goal of the game. Grizzlies go to a zone on the inbound play. 6 down the corner. There's a pull-up shot for a 2. That's no good. Rebounded by Eskridge up the right sideline. He'll get it to White. Now feeds it back. Sterling White to Nico Hill. Back to White in the corner. Has a screen to his left. Dribbles over the top. Give and go down low. Cora. One bounce up. Strong off the board. Won't go. And the rebound pulled away by Meyer. And here come the Red Ravens. Still 1-0 Grizzlies. We played 3 minutes. Left side, Meyer. Good defense on the perimeter. Guarded by Nico Hill, and a foul's going to be called for a hand check, evidently, on Nico. And that'll be Grizzlies. In the ball game now for the Grizzlies is Donovan Freeman, a 6'4 sophomore from Detroit, Michigan. Donovan is a player that Coach Fay recruited when he was at College of Southern Idaho, so I'm sure he's glad to have him. Inbound play in the left corner. Curl over the top. Push it back outside. Now on the left side, McBride on the low block. Timmy Tolu turns, faces, shoots over Cora, and good. And now full court pressure being applied by the Red Ravens. Grizzlies will get it to Freeman, who will get over the timeline. He'll attack down the middle, drive the hoop, right-hand layup is good. First field goal of the season scored by Donovan Freeman. Hope we see a whole bunch more of those. On the right side, down the lane, here's a tie-up. Shot is up, no good. Travel with the basketball. Dang Meyer penetrated down the middle of the lane and had about 3 sets of hands on the ball, and he was called for the walk. Turnover 3 against the Red Ravens. And we have some good news on the injury front, which we'll share in just a minute. Here's Cora down the lane, lost the ball behind him, loose on the deck, turnover Grizzlies. Now back the other way. 3-2 score, Grizzlies by 1. Right corner, here's a pull-up off the side iron, won't go. Rebounded by Eskridge. He's kind of everywhere. Here he's up the right side to the corner. Mo Cora. Sterling White has it. Dribbles in, kicks it over on the wing. Freeman's going to shoot a 3 ball, no good. Rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Timmy Tolu. And back come the Red Ravens in red and white from left to right. Pass across to Meyer, down the lane, right-hand drive. Oh, blocked away by Mo Cora, but a foul on the play will be called against the Grizzlies. Let's see if it's on. No, it's not. Actually, it's going to be on Ugo Eze instead. That'll be his first foul. Coach Fay was telling me today that Mehdi Passis, our very talented 6'6 sophomore from Paris, France, as the first free throw goes in for Deng Meyer, had tweaked his knee, and they were thinking it didn't look very good. Well, he had it checked. Structurally, everything is fine. So he's giving it a go, but they're going to be very careful with him. And hopefully that injury will get much better here over the course of the next few weeks. But he'll be used probably pretty sparingly, at least, for the next several days. Here's a free throw, and it's up and good. Deng Meyer makes 2. And it's a 4-3 ball game. Ravens on top. Backcourt Freeman has it. 6'4 guard. Bounce pass up ahead. Simeon Dillard from the great state of Kentucky is in the ball game. 6'3 sophomore from Lexington for the Grizzlies. Boy, did he make a splash in the second half last season. On the left wing, Cora thinks baseline, has to pull it back. Dribbles down, spins to the middle, turns, right-hand baby hook off the back iron, won't fall. Rebound pulled off the rim that time by Nathan Johnson, just in the ball game now for Coffeyville. He's a 6'4 freshman from Kansas City, Kansas. Here's the 3 from the wing. That's up and good. Knocked in by Love Bevis. And it's 6-3 Red Ravens. A 2-2-1 full court press in the front court. Freeman keeps the drive alive, and he is fouled on the dribble on a reach-around play. Rob Wolf. Well, it wasn't Rob who made the call after all. That was Evan Buston. And the foul was called on Deshaun Wiley, just in the lineup for Coffeyville. Wiley, a 6'4 freshman from Las Vegas. Sterling White, top of the circle on the right wing to Donovan Freeman. Donovan will pull it out. Dribbles across. Step back, 17-footer, and that's a walk. And the official will stop things momentarily. We did get a substitution. They have put Atem Chol in the lineup. Chol is a 7'1" sophomore from South Sudan. Hugo Eze guards him, crawling over the top of the screen. Here's a reach-in foul going to be called on the Grizzlies. Again, Dang Meyer putting the ball on the deck, dribbling to his right. And that foul will be called on the Grizzlies. Trey Breland, that'll be his first. So team foul 3 on the Grizzlies, 2 against the Ravens. 6-3 early on from the Civic Center. 14-19 to go in the first half. 6-3 Coffeyville. Inbound play, Wiley will lob it out front, and they'll set their offense with Love Bettis from Pensacola, Florida. Pensacola is just fantastic. Over on the right side, Bettis has it, dribbles across. Grizzlies go to a zone here. Pull-up shot for a 2 inside the line, off the backboard, and a reach-in. No, it hit the backboard support, so it'll be Grizzly basketball. The Grizzlies out-rebounded here early, 4-2, and that's going to be a key stat, along with the turnover count, which Ravens have 3, Grizzlies have 2. Up the right side, Freeman gets it across with 1 to spare. Down the lane, left-hand layup off the board is good. Donovan Freeman. Somebody's got to pick up the scoring. Here's a bad pass cross court as the Ravens try to push it up the floor and just careless threw it out of bounds. The 4th turnover on the Ravens. With Scooter Williams leaving, that left a big hole offensively, and we've seen Donovan Freeman do a few things that kind of remind you of Scooter, who we miss. We wish him nothing but the best. What a good kid, terrific player. Trey Breland will spin in the lane for the Grizzlies. Goes to the board, no good. Rebound is going to be fumbled around and finally controlled by Chol. And the Ravens back from the left to right, the right corner. Deshaun Wiley, top of the circle, Bettis will be bumped a little bit by Diller. Good defense. Now back to him in the corner. Tries to curl, bounce pass across. Great speed, and the layup is up and good. Great movement. Deshaun Wiley broke open on the backside and got the lay-in. 8-5 score. Freeman up the left side. They'll break the pressure on the press. Donovan Freeman wears number 1. Looks to the right, has a screen, gets a screen, rubs off, and that's got to be a foul on the Ravens. It's got to be a holding foul, and it is. It's going to be called against Deshaun Wiley. That'll be his 2nd foul. Bettis is back in for the Ravens. And in the lineup is Jules McCoy, who is a 6'4" freshman from Fort Washington, Maryland. Dallas Clayton will come in the lineup for the Grizzlies. Dallas, 7 feet freshman, 7-foot freshman from Wellington, New Zealand. So he's matched up out there with Chol, who is 7'1". Here's a whistle away from the ball, and an illegal screen is going to be called just like that. And I believe they got Dallas Clayton for that one. Team foul 4 on the Grizzlies. 12:42 to play in the first half. 8-5 ball game. Ravens in a really slow-paced affair, but as long as we're in it, here's a pass to the corner, and a 3 is up and good. Jordan Williams just in the lineup. 6'2" freshman from Pensacola. Double team at the timeline. Over the top, they get to Eskridge in the left corner. He's going to shoot the jumper. It's in and out. No good. Boy, the Grizzlies can't buy one. Cold as a wedge in the middle of January. Back come the Ravens. Out front with it. Here's Williams. McCoy has it at the point. He'll hand it off to A.J. McBride. Dribbles to the left corner. Good move up and around. Right-hand layup. No good. Whistle. Blocking foul is going to be called on Nico Hill. Try to draw the charge on the baseline. That'll be the 5th foul on the Grizzlies team-wise. Grizzly defense is doing a tremendous job in the half court. This team, Coffeyville, number 7 in the preseason ranking. Here's the first free throw. It's good. Sterling White back in for the Grizzlies. Hugo Eze comes back in. Nico Hill and Donovan Freeman get a break. Second attempt is good. 5 points for Jordan Williams early on. 13-5 is the score. Eskridge, cross-court pass. Cora with a good feed to him, takes it all the way in, lays it up with the right hand, won't go. Got it back. Go up strong, Mo. No good. Blocked from behind. We can't buy a field goal, and the foul in the back court will be called on the Grizzlies. The foul will go on Trey Breland, his second foul. And Donovan Freeman back in. He comes back in for Trey Breland with those 3 fouls. We just need somebody to make a shot and break the ice here. Entertainment being provided tonight by the Renee Wood After Hours Jazz Band. Man, they're so good. Fun to listen to. Out front, Jordan Williams for the Ravens. On the wing, Eskridge hard on the basketball on the left side against Jules McCoy. Whistle travel with the basketball as Nathan Johnson called for the walk as he jabbed right with left. Didn't get it on the deck quick enough. 13-5. Grizzlies have it right side. White. Back outside, Eskridge. Up fake by Donovan Freeman at the left point. Dribbles over, and we've got 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass wraparound. Taken down low, move it back outside. Now the shot clock at 4. Crossover. Donovan's going to shoot a 3 ball straight on, no good, and a whistle after the shot. And a foul is going to be called against the Ravens. And that would appear to be Nathan Johnson. But they're going to give him. The foul came after the shot, but let's see how many shots they're going to give him. 3. He gets 3 shots on this attempt. First attempt is good. Donovan Freeman has 5 of the Grizzlies' points, 6 points, 5 of the 6. His next try, good. 13-7. Mo Cora checking back in for the Grizzlies for Hugo Eze. The one thing I keep hearing from people that have seen the Grizzlies working out, getting ready for the season, scrimmaging, is that they play hard. They will play hard, and that is the big, big deal there. Or I should say, Donovan Freeman makes all 3, gets the hat trick. He has 7 of the team's 8 points. Bounce pass, low block. Drop step, right hand off the floor is up and good, and a foul on the play. Basket will count for Dang Meyer. And the foul will be I'm not positive. Maybe Donovan Freeman. That's actually going to be on Mo Cora. That'll be Mo's first foul. So for the 3-point play, here's Meyer with a shot, and it's good. 16-8. Coffeyville with an 8-point advantage, 10:26 to play in the first half from the Civic Center. 5 games to start the season, 4 against ranked teams. Here's Freeman with a long 3, no good. Rebound, pulled down underneath, right-hand shot, put back, no good. Put back again, blocked, and it'll be safe and going out of bounds by Coffeyville. Grizzlies hitting the rebound very hard that time, but they couldn't get the ball to go down. Now out front, left side, McBride on the wing. Here's a 3, no good, off the mark. Sterling White with a rebound for the Grizzlies. Front court, left point. Mo Cora, low block, posting up. Inside, right-hand runner, drop it back to Eze in the right corner. Hugo looks for help. Somebody needs to come to the basketball, please. Bad pass, but it's deflected and stolen. Hook pass underneath, right-hand layup is good. It'll be a goaltend. Basket will count all the same for Donovan Freeman. And that makes it 16-10. We get the media timeout. 9:36 to play in the first half. In a slow-paced affair, the Grizzlies trail the defending national champion Coffeyville 16-10. And we're back in 1 minute on Hot Country KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Now is the time to purchase your tractor and farm equipment. Hi, this is Mark. As we all know, prices are going to start skyrocketing. Right now, all in-stock inventory is priced right. Bad Boy, LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson, all with great financing options. Stop in and see us today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
If you're watching the video of this game, it's being provided by Jim Lambert, and he is on duty tonight here at the Civic Center with the video available on our website, OzarkRadioNews.com, and on YouTube as well. Back to play. Ravens have the ball. They lead by 6, and a foul away from the basketball is going to be called on the Grizzlies. Mike Nabino with the call on the baseline. And that would appear to be on Donovan Freeman. It is. That's his first. Got to be a 1-and-1 by now. And it is. That's the 8th team foul on the Grizzlies. So, free throw shooting now. Timmy Tolu. Free throw is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Donovan Freeman for the Grizzlies. Donovan, behind the back move, lost the basketball. Feed it up ahead. They got a 2-on-1 break. Stepping through, right-hand shot high off the glass and good. What a whale of a shot by Love Bettis off the turnover. 18-10. 8 points, matches the biggest lead for Coffeyville. Through the lane, Eskridge puts up a runner. High off the board and good. Cutting across from right to left with the right hand. That's a tough, tough shot. Keon Eskridge, his first basket, and it's 18-12. Grizzlies pack it back in. Double team on the baseline. Foul is going to be called. Luka Novakovic in the game for the Grizzlies. 6'6" freshman from Belgrade, Serbia. Sevian Dillard will come in for Donovan Freeman. First foul on Luka Novakovic. Sevian Dillard in, Donovan Freeman out. Free throw attempt here by Bettis is good. Or McBride, A.J. McBride, the free throw shooter, and Coffeyville's done what they are 6 for 6. They haven't missed a free throw yet. Here's the next free throw, and it's good. It didn't work. 20-12. I guess it probably has to be your own team. Karma doesn't care about the other team. Novakovic in the front court for the Grizzlies. Left point, Sterling White. High post, Eze. Looks back door, not open. Back outside to White with 8 on the shot clock. He'll curl it over. Novakovic with a 3, no good. Rebound comes off and a foul away from the basketball, actually on the rebound. That'll go against the Red Ravens. The foul's on Love Bettis, and I have that as only being the 5th foul. So still a couple away from shooting free throws for the Grizzlies. Inbound underneath, Eskridge. Keon will play it in. Ball deflected out of bounds. Eskridge throwing the ball in from the right side of the Grizzly basket. Mokora will come in for Ugo Eze. Mokora, Sevian Dillard, Sterling White, Luka Novakovic, and Keon Eskridge, who throws the ball in now. Lob it outside, out to the point. Plenty of time. Free throw line. Turnaround jumper by Eskridge is way off the mark. And the rebound comes down, and here come the Red Ravens on the fly from left to right in the red and white. Top of the circle, rub off the screen. Here's McBride down the lane all the way, and his layup is no good, but he got fouled by Luka Novakovic. And that'll be quickly his second foul. Clock stopped at 7:58 on the Ozarks Healthcare scoreboard here, hanging high above the floor at Joe Paul Evans Arena. So it's double bonus time either way. 2 free throws for the Ravens the rest of the half, the last 8 minutes. And the free throw here is good by A.J. McBride. They are 8 for 8 from the free throw line now. Grizzlies are 4 out of 5. Here's the next one. Good. 22-12. Now 10, the biggest lead of the ball game. Dillard up the right side, gets it to Freeman, beats his man on the dribble, all the way in, steps through, hangs, shoots, got it blocked. And that'll be a turnover, and the Grizzlies with their 5th one of the night. Both teams have turned it over 5 times. Grizzlies stay in the man-to-man on the left elbow, crossover dribble, nearly lost the basketball. Now it is loose on the deck, and a whistle timeout's going to be called by the Ravens. 7:25 on the clock here in the first half. Halftime guest will be Jerry Fay, head coach of the Grizzlies. And now we take a timeout. 30-second break. 22-12. Coffeyville leads the Grizzlies on Hot Country KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy is open to the public. See our newly remodeled lobby or use the convenient drive-thru. We accept all major insurance plans and offer competitive pricing for non-insured patients. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Our drive-thru window is on 8th Street with the entrance on Alaska Avenue in West Plains. For more information or to transfer a prescription, call 417-256-1793. Choose Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy, where they are focused on your health.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
$7:25 to go in the first half. Jim Lambert on video. Nate Hudson, engineers in the studio. I'm Harlan Hutchison, and we kick off the brand new Grizzly basketball season here tonight against the Ravens. That's an illegal screen out front against Coffeyville. That foul will go on Timmy Tolu, which is not really his name. His real name, if you want to say his full name, is Aluwatamiliasoa Tola Ogunkakoa. That's why they call him Timmy Tolu. Grizzlies get it over the timeline. Freeman down the lane all the way. Hangs and shoots left-handed and good. Donovan Freeman. I think we can surmise already that Donovan Freeman, I don't know what kind of shooter he is overall, but he is a scorer. And thank goodness he has 11 of the Grizzlies' 14 points. Low block on the right side. Backing it down. Novakovic on the defense. There's another illegal screen. Down the right baseline, up and under, travel with the basketball at the walk. That time, Love Bettis got trapped underneath, didn't have anywhere to go with it, so he stepped out of bounds, threw it away, turned it over. 22-14. There has been no pace to this game. It has just been a half-court slog so far. Corey down the lane all the way, drives up, whistle, offensive foul. Made the bucket, but it will be wiped out on the offensive charge. Mo Cora with his second foul. The Grizzlies have 4 guys now with 2 fouls. Nico Hill, Trey Breland, Mo Cora, and Luka Novakovic. McBride will bring it up. The Red Ravens lead at 22-14 at the top of the circle. Here's McCoy to the right wing. McBride for a 3, and that's good. A.J. McBride's first field goal, and it's a three-pointer, and it's suddenly an 11-point game, 25-14. Left point, Donovan Freeman shoots a three. That's an air ball out of bounds, and I don't know what our shooting percentage is here in the first half, but it's not good. In fact, we've made a total of 5 field goals, 4 of them made by Donovan Freeman. Left baseline, McBride shoots, and the little hanger is no good. Slapped away from the rim, loose on the deck, tie up for the basketball, and it'll be Grizzly basketball. The Grizzlies are doing a good job. They're holding their own on the glass. But defensively, Coffeyville has really made it tough at the offensive end. Novakovic will come out for Nico Hill. Hugo Ezzi will come in for Mo Cora. Sterling White is in the backcourt. And Keon Eskridge will play inbounds. Here comes the point guard from Virginia. On the left side, Eskridge has it. The Atlanta, Georgia product at the point. Popping out, Donovan Freeman, high screen right. Down the lane all the way, up strong, off the board, and good. Donovan at 6'4", he can get his shot. Now front court. Donovan's just carrying the team offensively until we get some help here. 25-16 is the score. Coffeyville the lead in the ball. In the corner, McCoy with a follow away, left side, tough shot, no good, air ball, but it's picked off in midair by Jordan Williams. Shot clock at 15. On the right side, McBride looks inside, dribbles down the lane, bounce pass across, underneath, ball lost. It's going to be picked up, though, with a 3 with 8 on the shot clock, around and out, no good. Rebound tipped over. Nico Hill has it for the Grizzlies. Over to Freeman on the right side. Let's see if we can cut into this lead a little bit. Nico Hill with it. He'll hand it off. White down the lane. He gets hammered on the drive that time. That foul will go against Jordan Williams for Coffeyville. And it's always possible. We do have some folks over towards southeast Kansas watching the proceedings here. And if so, very pleased to have you, and it's great to have your great basketball program in the West Plains here tonight. Sterling White at the line for the Grizzlies. He'll spin one around and go down. So congratulations to Sterling. His first point as a Grizzly there. Joel will come back in the lineup now for the Red Ravens. 4:38 to go in the first half. 25-17 is the score. Grizzlies down by 8. Make it 7 as White makes them both. 25-18. The Grizzlies, in spite of their cold shooting, have been able to hang in the ball game. Here's Williams at the point, steps over, shoots a 3 from the left wing. That's way off the mark. Saved, though, by Coffeyville. Right point, Bettis, wide open 3. Won't go. Rebound comes long, and Sterling White gets it. Up the right side, Donovan Freeman. He'll step back, shoots a long 3, and that's going to be off the mark. Not what they needed right there. Now step-in foul is going to be called against the Grizzlies, and that will probably be on White. Sterling White with his first. There's 2 reasons that was a bad shot. Number 1, it didn't go in. And number 2, because you can get that shot anytime you want it. You got 30 seconds, you can get that shot anytime. Here's the free throw, and it's good. Jordan Williams, 3 for 3 from the line. What's that now? 3, 6. They are 10 for 10. Holy cow. Did you guys ever miss? What's wrong with you guys? Oh, there we go. And it goes right to Troll, who lays it up, and he missed it. And over the back of Nico Hill, no call there, and a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll be Coffeyville basketball. How they didn't call it over the back there, as Nico Hill just got rode under the basket by a Tim Chol. And now we've got, was there a foul call there? Evidently they did call a foul. Well, they called a jump ball at first. I see no foul. So, inbound from underneath, the Ravens have it with 15 on the shot clock. They'll lob it outside and set their offense. Love Bettis guarded by Sterling White for the Grizzlies. On the side, now out to the point. They'll kick it to the right corner. Williams slapped away by Nico Hill, but out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. Mo Cora checks in for the Grizzlies for Nico Hill with 3:51 to play in the first half. Shane Mayer will play it inbound. Gets it in. They're going to have to shoot pretty quick. Curling down the lane. Fall away from 15 is no good. Rebound put back no good. And over the top of everybody, Joe reaches, gets it, lays it in. And there's where that size comes in. And now a steal on the press. Here's a driving layup up and good off the turnover. And that's Love Pettis, and a timeout will be called by the Grizzlies as the Red Ravens have punched us in the mouth here for a couple of quick baskets, and they've expanded the lead to 12. 3:35 to go in the first half. Grizzlies trail the Ravens 30-18, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world, for the 3rd year in a row. They meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
As it turns out, we've got a crowd, I would guess probably a couple hundred people to watch this opener for the season. 30-18, Coffeyville with the 12-point advantage. Top of the circle, here's a 3-ball launch. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Devian Dillard in the game for the Grizzlies gets the rebound off the miss by Keon Eskridge. Now they'll reset. Novakovic with it on the right side. Dribbles through. Hook pass across. Bad pass deflected and stolen. Jordan Williams out front will hand the ball. Love Pettis with it on the left side. Williams dribbles over. Looks to the side. Nearly stolen. Lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Keon Eskridge, and it'll be Raven basketball in front of the Grizzly bench. Back in the lineup, A.J. McBride for Coffeyville. 2:53 left in the first half. 30-18, Coffeyville in front. Number 7 preseason team in the country, and the defending national champions. Right side. Handoff to McBride, picked up by Sterling White. High screen, he gets through that, back to the right wing. They look inside, dribbling down, kicking it outside, around the horn it goes in the left corner. On the baseline, the drive, right-hand shot, high off the glass and good. Terrific shot. Dang Meyer, high degree of difficulty. 14 now, the lead for Coffeyville. 32-18. On the left side, Novakovic will shoot a 3. It banks it in, attaboy. Luka Novakovic with a 3. Only the 3rd Grizzly to score tonight from the field. 32-21. Down the lane, spinning, follow-away jump shot for a 2. No good. Rebound Sterling White for the Grizzlies. Back from right to left. Keeps the drive. Up and around and out to the left wing. Devian Dillard with a 3. Look. Won't go. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. It'll be off of the Ravens. It'll be Grizzly basketball. Novakovic and Ugo Ezi were in there fighting for that one. We're under 2 minutes to play in the first half. 32-21 is the score. Grizzlies with the ball, down 11. Grizzlies not ranked in the preseason. And a foul on the inbound play. High pass out to the point. And Love Bettis undercut Sterling White, so I'll put White on the free throw line. Second foul called on Love Bettis. Remember him from last season, 5'10" guard from Pensacola, Florida. And now Sterling White, 2 out of 2 from the line for the Grizzlies. Trying to draw him back a little closer. Free throw good. Sterling White is a 6'1" freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia. And good. The Grizzlies have done very well at the line tonight. So far, 8 out of 9. 32-23, Ravens. Pressure on the ball out front by Novakovic. Good defense. They get rid of it. Now Williams over the left side, curls over the left elbow, kicks it out on the left wing. Jab step, pull it, jump shot for a 2 is good by McBride. 34-23. Right side, Eskridge to the right corner. Dillard wide open with a 3, and it won't go, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Ravens. Debian is a very good shooter. He's a streak shooter. But when he makes one, he could go for 4 or 5. Eskridge on the inbound. They'll screen down, not open. Outside, Dillard has it. Out on the point now. 18 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Eskridge, left wing. They look inside. They go back to the point, to the right side. To the point, Novakovic for a 3. No good. And the rebound comes down into the hands of a Tim Chol. 34-23 with 50 seconds to go in the half. Left side, driving down the lane, high off the board. Meyer, no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies, up the floor, 2-on-1 break. Feed it back, and here's a layup by Debian Dillard, no good. Loose ball on the rebound, and it's back the other direction. Down the lane, right-hand layup is good, but was that they're going to call that a foul in a bucket. And I might have called a travel violation on that, but that's not what the call is. It'll be 2 for Jordan Williams, and the foul will be the second on Ugo Eze. Dallas Clayton comes back in the lineup for the Grizzlies, 7-foot freshman from Wellington, New Zealand. Free throw is good. (37-23), 14-point game with 25 seconds left in the half. White down the line on the left side. Step through, right-hand floater is good by Keon Eskridge. His second field goal. 37-25. Try to keep it around 10 going in at the half. Oh, that's got to be an offensive foul. No call on the push-off inside. Ball knocked away, stolen, picked back up, though, by the Red Ravens. Fall-away jumper is no good. And rebound to Debian Dillard. That's the end of the first half. Low-scoring affair with the Red Ravens of Coffeyville leading at the break, 37-25. As we hit halftime, halftime is, as usual, brought to you by Missouri State University, West Plains, New Beginnings, and endless possibilities. We're going to talk it over with Jared Fay. Coming up here on Hot Country KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University, West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Grizzly halftime on KDY, and our first guest traditionally is the head coach of the Grizzlies, and Jared Fay joins us for a little conversation at halftime of our ball game tonight. So let's talk a little bit about what has happened so far, Coach, in your season, officially starting tonight, but you've been involved in some scrimmages. You went down to Dallas and competed there. What have you seen from your basketball team getting ready for the basketball season?
Well, we've definitely seen some glimpses of how good we can be. We feel like our guards are bigger this year. Overall, we have a little bit more size. I still feel like we're a little undersized compared to some teams, but I feel like it won't be as much of a deficit as it was last year. But all in all, I really like how our guys compete. I feel like we really play well together, and the guys genuinely are rooting for each other to do well.
You know, one thing that I've noticed over the years, and that is the really good programs have great depth. And we saw that from the team that you had at College of Southern Idaho when we ran into you at Indian Hills a few years back. And we see this year in, year out from teams like Coffeyville, the defending national champions. So from a depth standpoint, how do you feel about your basketball team?
I feel like we have good depth. I think all coaches would say they don't have enough bigs. You feel like you kind of always run out of them at some point, but I think our depth and our balance is pretty good. It's going to be hard, maybe on a given night, to know who to start or exactly what our rotation is going to be, because I do think we have 10, 11, maybe 12 guys that we feel like are in competition to play, and that's a good thing.
It really looked like coming into the year that we were going to be in pretty good shape offensively. Plus, we've got a number of kids that have come back, but we did lose Jones and Williams, our two probably best offensive players from last year when we thought they were coming back. So immediately you have to try and fill that void. Do you think you have the people that can step in? And you'd like to get good contributions from everybody, but you still need a few guys that will kind of take the lead when it comes to putting points up. So do you feel like you've got the guys that can fill those roles?
We do. I think we'll see a little bit more of a committee approach as far as who leads us in scoring. And I think, coaches say this all the time about being unselfish and team first and all that. But I think that's really, really important for us, because we might not have one guy that's going to score 40 on a given night, but we have multiple guys that are going to get us 10, 15 points. So I do like that, ideally. And even my team at College of Southern Idaho, our leading scorers a lot of times typically didn't average a ton of points because we were pretty well balanced.
Well, we're now off and running for the basketball season. We start this season like we started the last one against Coffeyville. Who knew that they were going to be the eventual national champions? They're awfully good again this year, but that's just the way the good programs are. What do you think about your schedule here? It gets busy real quick. We're looking at 4 games in a week. Yes,
it's a brutal schedule, and I like to challenge and test our teams early. This might be, now that I'm actually in it, it might be a little tough, a little tougher than I probably should have done, but I like the good challenge. I think most coaches will say the best thing that can happen to your team is to lose a game early, and not that you ever want to, but as a coach, you probably learn more from these types of games that are just tough, and if we do lose, we feel like there's a lot we'll learn from that. So, yes, brutal schedule, but it really is kind of how we wanted it to be.
And speaking of the brutal schedule, you play in, you can say arguably, but I think it's true, the best region maybe in the country from top to bottom, and you're going to get to see everybody in the region enough this year, aren't you?
We are. Mineral Area is ranked number 5 in the country preseason. Of course, play them 3 times. Moberly's ranked 19th. Very good teams. 3 Rivers, I thought, was really talented last year, and they have everybody back. So I'm sure added a few pieces, and State Fair will be a lot better. So I think you're right. I think when you look top to bottom, our conference matches up with anybody.
The Grizzly volleyball team has created some momentum in the athletic department. They've had a fantastic year, hoping they can get through the region tournament and go on to the nationals. And who knows, they can play with anybody in the nation. And that's a springboard, and hopefully seeing the same thing from your team this year. What do you see as being, you've been here for a year, you've had a chance to kind of put things in. So are you making the progress that you were hoping you would?
Yeah, we really are. Last year was very challenging for lots of reasons, and COVID and different things like that. But now it's feeling a little bit more back to normal, and it does help that we have some returners from last year that kind of already know some of the things we want to do and how we want to coach. And so I feel like we have a pretty good mixture this year of guys that are already ready to go, so to speak. And we've added some pieces that, those guys can help kind of guide along. And we do have some freshmen that are going to be playing quite a bit early. And, no matter how good they are, they're still freshmen. So there's a lot of learning still to be done, but I do like where the program's headed.
And finally, you still have continuity in your staff. You've got Jason Owens back again this year, guy I really like. What does he bring to your program?
He brings a lot of energy. For me personally, he brings a lot of loyalty. And that's probably the number one thing head coaches want in an assistant is just somebody that's always got your back and always kind of looking out for you. So for me, he's been great. But for our program, our guys, he genuinely cares about our guys. But at the same time, he's going to push them and get after them and try to make them the best they can be. So we're very fortunate to have him here.
One more thing, when the year starts, a lot of the time you'll get some odd injuries, and it'll kind of put you behind the eight ball. Have you been able to keep everybody healthy with the season starting now?
We have. Our big guy, one of our big guys from Australia, unfortunately broke his wrist early, had to have surgery, so he won't be able to play this year. But other than that, everybody's healthy, and it is a long season, and you never know what it brings. But for right now, we're in a pretty good spot.
Coach Jared Fay, thank you so much, and all the best tonight and for the rest of the season. Thank you for your time today.
All right. Thanks, Harlan.
Jared Fay, head coach of the Grizzlies on Grizzly Halftime, brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Now is the time to purchase your tractor and farm equipment. Hi, this is Mark. As we all know, prices are going to start skyrocketing. Right now, all in-stock inventory is priced right. Bad Boy, LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson, all with great financing options. Stop in and see us today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world. For the third year in a row, they meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
Step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Renee Wood After Hours been entertaining what turned out to be a pretty good crowd here on a Tuesday night at the Joe Paul Evans Arena at the West Plains Civic Center. At halftime, 37-25 is your score, and the Grizzlies' problem in the first half, I was going to say their problem was offense, but the bigger problem was Coffeyville's defense. Did get some open looks, but when those open looks made themselves available, the Grizzlies never took advantage of it, really. In the first half, the Grizzlies got 13 points from Donovan Freeman coming off the bench, but they only have 4 points from Sterling Wine, 4 points for Keon Eskridge, 3 points for Luka Novakovic, and 1 for Trey Breland. And Trey being out much of the first half because of 2 fouls. Kind of played into that because it will help having him back out there as the second half gets started. Coffeyville with 37 at the half and a 12-point lead. 9 points in the first half for A.J. McBride. Jordan Williams has 9, and those are off the bench. Then they had 7 each from Noah Butler and Love Bettis, and 2 apiece for Timmy Tolu, Deshaun Wiley, and Tim Choll. Both teams outstanding from the free throw line in the first half. Coffeyville 11 out of 12, and the Grizzlies 8 out of 9. We're talking to some of the veterans here during the break about the first half, and most are of the same opinion. We're just got to start making some shots, but defensively, the Grizzlies have been very good. Both teams have been very good on the defensive end, and that's been the difference in the game. And when you see a score of 37-25 at halftime, you know it's a half-court game, and you know the defense is pretty much running things. We're just about ready to start the second half, so we'll do that. Our next broadcast will be on Thursday night here from the Civic Center with Southeast Missouri Prep. SEMO Prep will be the opponent here at the Civic Center. And anytime we play prep schools, my opinion of that has really changed. Those games are not easy anymore by any stretch of the imagination. So we'll see what SEMO Prep will bring in here on Thursday night. And then on Friday night, we'll have Zizzer football on KDY. The Zizzers will take on Rogersville in district competition. And on the 7th and 8th, on Sunday and Monday, we'll be broadcasting from Edmond, Oklahoma, and the Mitchell Elite 8 tournament. We're at 11 a.m. on Sunday. That's right, 11 a.m. Sunday. I double-checked this. The Grizzlies will play Kilgore in their first game. Kilgore College, preseason number 9 in the country. And then on Monday afternoon at 1, the Grizzlies play Odessa College. And Odessa is ranked number 12 in the country. And then we'll go up to Indian Hills, the 12th and 13th, and we'll play Indian Hills, the number 2 team in the country. So it looks like we're ready to go in the second half. It's really fun to have Renee Woods after hours band here. Remember years ago we had the Bear Pride band come in, pep band play. That was a lot of fun. All right, starting the second half, Grizzlies with their starting 5 of Hill, Eze, Breland, White, and Eskridge. Grizzlies in the white will throw the ball in at midcourt and get the second half started. Sterling White broke for the ball, but they didn't give Nico Hill the basketball. We'll have to set that up again. Inbound at midcourt, and here we go, the second half. Let's see if the Grizzlies can make some shots here. Keon Eskridge on the left wing for the Grizzlies, popping it to the corner to Trey Breland. At the point, Sterling White. Coaches make adjustments at halftime. Let's see what changes here. Trey Breland, left side to White. Dribbles the lane, kicks it across. Eskridge. Pull-up shot from 16 feet, no good. Tipped out, controlled by the Red Ravens. On the left point, Noah Butler. Bounce pass, good. Backdoor, two-handed dunk. Thrown down by Meyer. Dang Meyer now with 9 points. At 6'7", that was easy for him. Here's a steal out front. Taking it all the way in with a right-hand layup. Blocked away by Nico Hill on the back check right there. Great job, and the Grizzlies get it back. No points for the Ravens. That looked like a gimme. On the baseline, working in, up and under. So, Trey Breland. And Trey is really good around the basket. He gets his first field goal of the season. And it's 39-27. Ravens with the basketball with a 12-point lead on the left side. Bounce pass to the corner. McBride on the bounce. Keeps it alive now to the left point. Here's Love Pettis. Dribbles over. Grizzlies look like they're in a zone on the side. They'll pull it back out. Here's a three. No good. At the right point, pulled down by Eskridge for the Grizzlies. Off the miss by Noah Butler. White out front. Eskridge shoots a long three ball. No good. Rebound, Nico Hill has it on the baseline right side. Down low underneath. Eze kicks it outside. Wide open three for Sterling White. Won't fall. Rebound is tipped, and a foul is going to be called against the Red Ravens. 18:03 to play. In the second half, Dangmeyer called for his first foul. 39-27. Breland plays it in the corner. Back out to on the right side. Here's a three for Nico Hill. In and out. Rebound is going to be out of bounds off the Grizzlies. No, they're going to stay off the Ravens. Thought we got away with one there. So 20 goes on the shot clock. Trey Breland to throw it in. 39-27. Ravens with the lead. Inbound, whistle, and a foul away from the basketball. I didn't see the number. I tried to get it, but they'll pop that on the board here in just a second. I think there's a little confusion. If that was on Meyer, that'll be a second foul. Here's the inbound play from underneath. Wide open Nico with a pull-up, no good, won't fall. Caught it and shot it for about 10 feet, wouldn't go down, and back come the Ravens. The Grizzlies shooting has really been poor. Down the lane, cutting off. That should have been a walk, and it is a walk. Finally, Noah Butler called for the travel as he staggered backward. A little full court pressure, a little token pressure at the very least. Trey Breland will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trey, 6'4" sophomore from Hamden, Connecticut. Pass across on the left side, Eskridge with it. Left wing down low, posting up, and here's a holding foul on Bettis. And the Grizzlies may have found a good matchup there because as McBride got called for the foul. 6'2", McBride gives up some size. Second foul on McBride. Here's the inbound play from underneath. Sterling White gets it, inbound, stolen. Now a pass up the floor, up the right side. 3-on-2 break. Driving in, blocked by Nico Hill, and a foul will be called after the turnover on the Grizzlies. So Nico will be called for his third. 17-18 to go in the ball game. 39-27. Both teams have scored a bucket here to start the second half. And the free throw try here is good. Love Bettis now with 8 points. Donovan Freeman checks in for the Grizzlies for Nico, who leaves with 3 fouls. And hopefully Nico's family watching, listening, up in Naki, New Zealand. Here's the next free throw, and it's good. They spent some time up here a couple of years ago. What great people. Really enjoyed having them here. Donovan Freeman over the timeline. 17:04 to go. Backdoor pass not open. They move it back outside to Freeman. 41-27. Curling over the top. Donovan steps back. Kicks it over. Now drive down the lane. White gives it over to Eskridge. Drives the lane. Right hand layup. No good. But a foul on the play. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. That will be on Timmy Tolu. And Tolu picks up his second foul. even though the pace of the game, well, and that's the reason I was going to say, you don't want to get too far behind. 14 is a pretty good hole, as Eskridge will shoot a free throw here, and it's no good. Keon Eskridge has 4 points, 0 for 1 from the line. Because it doesn't look, with the pace being so slow, you're going to have as many possessions to catch back up. So you need to stay within reach if you can. Free throw good. Keon makes 1 out of 2. 5 points on the night. 41-28. Red Ravens 13-point lead. Left side, Bettis over the timeline. Or McBride over the timeline. Down the left corner. They'll get it to Noah Butler. Bounce pass in the left corner. Meyer, wraparound pass on the baseline. Butler has it. Posting up on Eskridge. Back out to the left point. McBride dribbles to the corner. Lost the basketball out of bounds. Dribbled off his foot. Turnover on the Red Ravens is their 7th of the ball game. Grizzlies with 9 turnovers. 7 on the Ravens. Out the right side, Grizzlies break the press. Breland. Whistle. Offensive foul. Trey was leaning in. Just put his shoulder down and went right into the defender, and he's called for his 3rd foul. Jared Fay disputes that call to some degree with Mike Nabina. Man-to-man defense for the Grizzlies, down by 13. Down the lane, here's a driving layup, no good. Rebound will be controlled, and a foul will be called on the Ravens. And I think that's going to be on Timmy Tolu. And that'll be his 3rd foul. So the 6'8 freshman from Houston will probably get a break. He comes out, and they'll put Deshaun Wiley back to the ball game, the 6'4 guard from Las Vegas, Nevada. Sterling White brings it up for the Grizzlies. The freshman to the left wing. Gets it to Donovan Freeman. Popping out, bad pass cross court, throw it away. It was in between Sevian Dillard and Sterling White and went out of bounds. And now the Ravens back with the ball still with a 13-point lead. Someone has got to get hot for the Grizzlies. Illegal screen call on the Ravens out front. That was pretty plain, as Dang Meyer will pick up his 2nd foul. Nico Hill and Trey Breland each have 3 fouls for the Grizzlies. Timmy Tolu has 3 for the Red Ravens. 41-28. Out front, Donovan Freeman. Curls over the top to the top of the circle. Looks inside. Eze with the catch. Ball slapped away. Good defense that time, and the Ravens come up with the turnover. Cross court, left wing. McBride over on the other side. One is in the air, and it's good. Deshaun Wiley makes it 44-28. Donovan Freeman with it in the backcourt. Knocks off Freeman out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say that's off the leg of Wiley. And it'll still be Grizzly basketball in the backcourt. It was either Wiley or Love Bettis. And right now, the Ravens really have the Grizzlies on the ropes. And a pass inbounds is stolen. Tried to throw it to midcourt to Novakovic. And now loose on the deck, stolen away by the Grizzlies. 2-on-1 break. Freeman steps through, lost it, tipped out of bounds by the Ravens with 14:49 to play. Grizzlies have made 9 field goals in the entire game in the first 25 minutes. Novakovic on the right sideline, on the right wing. Sterling White at the point. Eskridge with a 3. Back iron, no good. Tipped out, taken by Freeman. Drop step, right-hand layup is no good. And out of bounds, and it's Red Raven basketball. And that just kind of epitomizes how the night has gone. The But Donovan Freeman at 6'4", just right underneath. Laid it off the glass, but, those long arms were coming for it. And a little too much spin on the ball comes off, and it'll go back to Coffeyville. 28 points for the Grizzlies in the first 25 and a half minutes. Out front, Donovan Freeman. He's going to pull up and shoot a three, partially blocked, picked up, put up inside, off the board, and good. Nathan Johnson with the bucket that time. 46-28. And a whistle 10-second call as Freeman couldn't get it across. Coffeyville deflected the pass back in the back court, but turnover on the Grizzlies is their 12th. The Grizzlies have scored 3 points here in this half in the first 6 minutes. Bounce pass over to the left point. McBride has it, picks it up, bounces it across now to Meyer to the right baseline. Dribbling in, cut off, makes pass wraparound, back outside to the left corner. Dribbling in the lane. Up and under shot is up, no good. Shot clock. Devian Dillard with the rebound for the Grizzlies. Trey Breland now. In the right corner, low block. Breland posting up on a guard. Pump fake goes up inside, block back, foul on the play on Coffeyville. Will stop the clock with 13:25 in the second half. Coming back in will be Jordan Williams, who scored 9 points in the first half for Coffeyville off the bench. At the line now, Trey Breland, 1 out of 2 from the line. He has 3 points, and the free throw's no good. When you're shooting well, that basket looks as big as a wash tub. When you're shooting like the Grizzlies, it's like trying to throw a pumpkin into a thimble. Here's the next one. It's good. And we'll get a timeout on the floor as Trey makes 1 of 2. And it's a 17-point game now as the Red Ravens lead it 46-29. And we're back in a minute on Hot Country KDY.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy is open to the public. See our newly remodeled lobby or use the convenient drive-thru. We accept all major insurance plans and offer competitive pricing for non-insured patients. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Our drive-thru window is on 8th Street with the entrance on Alaska Avenue in West Plains. For more information or to transfer a prescription, call 417-256-1793. Choose Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy, where they are focused on your health.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Jared Faith told me this morning he expected this basketball game to be pretty much a defensive type game. And boy, was he ever right. 46-29 is the score with 13:25 to play. And boy, Coffeyville's defense is always really good. It's been really good tonight, but the Grizzlies just have not been able to make shots. Full court pressure now with the Grizzlies at midcourt. Wraparound pass to the front court. Now step around pass out to the right side, right corner. Williams will fire a long 3. That's not good, and the rebound inside will be called against, a foul will be called against the Grizzlies. And that's going to be on Devian Dillard. That's his first foul. Sterling White will come in the ball game. Inbound to the left corner. Bounce pass outside. And now Love Bettis has it. To the point to Williams with 10 on the shot clock. Dribbles right. Reverses. Walks with the basketball. Got caught. 8th turnover on the Red Ravens. The Grizzlies right now have Mo Cora, Sterling White, Trey Breland, Sevian Dillard, and Luka Novakovic. 46-29. Grizzlies with the ball, 12:50 to play. Down by 17. Just trying to find some offense. Here's Sterling White, left wing pull. Jumper is good. Sterling White with his first field goal as a Grizzly. The freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia, makes it 46-31. Driving the lane. Taking it back outside. Pump fake, dribble across to the point. Now back on the right side. Love Bettis directs the offense. Williams in the corner. Lob across. Pull-up shot over Breland in the air. No good. Way off the mark. Loose ball picked back up. Put up. Foul on the play. And that was a case of Deng Meyer just getting to the ball quicker than the Grizzlies that time. And the foul will be on Sterling White. That'll be his second foul. So Sterling made one. We'll see if the Grizzlies maybe look to get him going a little bit offensively. Free throw here is good by Deng Meyer. He now has 10 points. Nico Hill is in the lineup now for the Grizzlies with Ugo Eze. And here's the second free throw by Mayer is good. 48-31. In the backcourt, Trey Breland. Down the lane, all the way, right-hand layup, no good. And a blocking foul will be the call on Deng Meyer. That'll be his third foul. Still a lot of time left if you can get on a 10, 12-point run here. Our problem is we've been having trouble putting two baskets together, much less a string like that. And that's the peril of getting into a hole against Coffeyville because it is hard to make up ground. Trey Breland at the line to shoot two. First try, good. Last year at 6'4", Trey was the Grizzlies' best rebounder. And he just got better at it as the year went by. He'll get another try here. 12:02 to go, 2 minutes away from the immediate timeout. Next free throw is good. So after scoring 1 point in the first half, 5 points in the second half, 6 for the game for Trey Breland. 48-33. Out front, Bettis, cross-court pass to the point. Back over to Bettis on the wing. Grizzlies in the zone. Jump shot right point, good for a three. And that was Deshaun Wiley. His second three, he has 8 points. Breland up the left sideline. 51-33 in the corner. Nico goes baseline, up and around, right-hand shot, no good. Eze there, puts it up and in. Ugo Eze with the offensive board. 51-35 as the game loosens up a little bit. Eskridge will come in, along with Donovan Freeman. Foul, though, called on the floor away from the basketball, and that's going to be on Ugo Eze. That's his third foul. Sevian Dillard will come out along with Trey Breland. We have no shortage of people with 3 fouls. Got 3 of them right here, top of the book. Nico Hill, Ugo Eze, and Trey Breland. 51-35. Inbound play from underneath. Ravens get it in finally. 20 on the shot clock. At the left point, the Grizzlies have gone zone here, it looks to me like, or just matching up. Pass to the right baseline. Backing down, wraparound pass out on the right point. Another three is up and good. Boy. Deshaun Wiley is a three-point shooter, is he not? He's made 3 here in the second half. And it's 54-35. Left side, Nico. He'll shoot a 3 from the wing, and that's good. Nico Hill. Nico's first basket of the night. That was from, I'm going to say about 23 feet, right in front of the Grizzly bench. 54-38. Out front with 10:28 to play in the ball game. Wraparound pass on the baseline. Back outside to Bettis. And an illegal screen. No, he carried the basketball. Turnover on the Ravens. Not quite to the media timeout. Mokora will check in for the Grizzlies for Ugo Eze. 10:20 to go in the half. 54-38. Ravens lead the Grizzlies. Front court, White. Right point, Nico Hill. Puts it on the deck. Nearly double dribbled. Hands it to White. Now out to the point. Donovan Freeman. He'll get a high screen from Mokora. Goes left around it. Picks up the dribble. Now down the lane. Steps through. Pushes it high off the board. Good. Donovan Freeman with 15. 54-40. Pressure on the ball by Sterling White. Good job by him on the defense. Now they'll kick it over to Williams. Curling down the lane. Steps through all the way. Right-hand layup off the board. No good. Rebound to Eze, or that's Eskridge. Up ahead. Take it to the right corner. Sterling White with a three ball. It's good. In and out the back end. 54-43. It's an 11-point game. At midcourt, step through, ball stolen away. Let's pick back up by Red Ravens. And now ball nearly stolen again. Tipped ahead in the corner. Picked up. Here's a lead-in shot by Butler. He'll be fouled by Nico Hill. Grizzlies pick up the intensity here, and Nico picks up his fourth foul. Luka Novakovic will come in for the Grizzlies with Trey Breland. Should be a media timeout anyway. Media timeout with the score. 9:12 to play. Grizzlies on a little bit of a run here, trailing by 11, 54-43 against Coffeyville. Back in a minute on Hot Country KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
The cooler weather has the deer moving, and Hirsch has what you need for a great hunting season. Hi, this is Lane. Stop in today and get mineral blocks and attractants to help make the whitetails around your property healthy and happy. Maybe you need a new knife for when you bring down that trophy buck. And for those who process the harvest, Hirsch has meat grinders, jerky, and sausage seasoning kits. All that and more to get you ready for hunting season.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Pretty good crowd here at the Civic Center tonight for the season opener for the Grizzlies. And what better way to open the season than against the defending national champions, the Coffeyville Red Ravens, who lead this game by 11, 54-43. Here's the free throw, and the first try, no good. Noah Butler at the line. He's yet to score tonight. Well, this is a far cry from last year. They beat the Grizzlies at Coffeyville 84-44. We're 1 point from having as many points as we had the entire game. Last free throw is good by Butler. 55-43. Offense starting to get loosened up a little bit, it seems. Donovan Freeman out front. Dribbles right. Lost the basketball. Picked up, though, by Eskridge. 15 on the shot clock. Cutting down the lane, Breland all the way. Puts it up, no good, but a foul on the play, and he'll shoot two. And the Grizzlies could cut this down to 10. Okay, that's who it was on. It was on, the foul was called on A.J. McBride. That's his fourth foul. Free throw by Trey is good. And one more try. The Grizzlies now will put Donovan Freeman on the line. Everybody rebounding. Well, we'll have a couple of guards actually at the top of the key. 4 Ravens on the line. 55-44. Trey Breland again, and good. Trey has 7 points. Full court pressure by the Grizzlies, making the Ravens handle the basketball. 55-45, 10-point game. Right side, bounce pass out to the point. McBride has it. A.J. McBride on the left side. Gets the basketball over to Jules McCoy. On the left side, low block. They're going to post Tolu up inside. He'll turn and shoot and score. Timmy Tolu turning to his left at 6'8". That's a tough job that Trey Breland has on his hands right there. Trey at 6'4". And now he'll post up inside. Can't get it at the point. Eskridge with a 3-ball way off the mark. And a foul going for the rebound as Eskridge launched that one. Didn't hit the rim, and he's called for the foul going for the ball. So that is the 17th foul of the Grizzlies, so it's a 1-and-1 at the other end. Donovan Freeman out, Sterling White in, Mo Cora out, Luka Novakovic in. 57-45. Timmy Tolu at the line. He has 4 points. And the first one's good. .8:10 to play. 58-45. And good again. 59-45, Grizzlies back. Eskridge on the left sideline in front of the Grizzly bench. High screen from Novakovic. Dribbles over, kicks it to the right side. Trey Breland. Breland dribbles over to the right point. Looks in, good pass underneath. Pump fake Novakovic up and under. Has to kick it back outside, though. Sterling White in the left corner. Back to the point. Eskridge wide open. Shoots the 3. It is good. Keon's third field goal. He has 8 points tonight. That 3 makes it an 11-point game. Play that 3-point shot. If you make a few, it can sure change the score quick. Over on the left sideline with it. Here's Wiley on the right side. McBride puts it on the floor. Dribbles in. Lost it on the way. That should be a turnover, and it is. A.J. McBride lost it on the way up. Dribbling in from the right wing, and the turnover gives it back to the Grizzlies with a chance. It's been a while since the deficit was single digits, but it could be here if the Grizzlies can get a bucket. Sterling White brings it up, the point guard. Gets the screen, goes the other way. Now to his left at the right point. Novakovic with an open 3. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Ravens. It'll be Grizzly basketball. We'll talk with head coach Jared Fay after we're done tonight on our Hurst Street and Farm Supply postgame. Here's the lob pass inbounds. 20 on the shot clock. At the point, right wing pass. Eskridge will fire another 3. That's no good. Rebound weak side. Breland had it, lost it, picked up now by... Here come the Ravens from right to left in the red. Right sideline, top of the circle, and that's an illegal screen, folks. Timmy Tolu is going to be called for his 4th foul. 6:52 to go. We're about a 6 or 7 point run here from really being in this thing down the stretch. We've got to take care of the ball, got to get some good shots. Well, we not only have to get good shots, we have to make good shots. 59-48. High screen for White, dribbles to the right for the Grizzlies. Hands it off, Donovan Freeman, left side. Breland is open, gets it in the block, turns inside, goes up inside and scores. Trey can score inside, that's for sure. 59-50, it's a 9-point game. Up the right side, that was a near walk in the back court. Now faster ahead, it's going to be knocked away, but it's picked back up by McBride. He floats down the lane, right-hand layup, no good. Tipped long outside, it's going to be picked up by the Ravens. Now they throw it across, goes out of bounds. Thirty-second timeout with 6:15 to go. The Grizzlies trail up by 9, 59-50, here at the Civic Center against Coffeyville. We're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
6:15 to play, 59-50. One thing, Timmy Tolu has fouled out of the ballgame. That was not his fourth foul. That was his fifth foul a moment ago, so he is fouled out with 6 points. And that removes him, especially at the defensive end. Hook pass. Here's a spin to the middle, and a layup no good. Rebound is going to be taken by the Ravens as Breland had a crack on the spinning layup, but couldn't get it to go. Grizzlies have kind of picked it up defensively. Dillard on the right sideline. Deshaun Wiley in the lane. Getting open as McBride lays it up and good. A good screen to set up A.J. McBride, who has 11 points. 61-50. Still plenty of time, 5.5 minutes to go. But you got to make shots. Freeman drives in. He has it blocked out of bounds by Wiley as he drove down the left side of the key. Eskridge in, Dillard out. Eskridge, Novakovic, Breland, Freeman, and White. Inbound play in the left corner. Eskridge has it. Puts it on the floor, drives in, right-hand baby hook, high off the board, no good. And the ball comes off to the Ravens, Noah Butler. Double team on the ball, kick it to the right baseline. Inside out, pass to the corner, McBride. He'll move it back outside at the right point to Bettis. Right side, good. Defense knocked away by Novakovic. Out of bounds as he went diving on the floor. Mokor will come in. And so the Grizzlies are set now. Mokora, Keon Eskridge, Sterling White, Luka Novakovic, and Donovan Freeman on the 5 right now. 7 on the shot clock. Spin to the middle. Here's a wild shot whistle. We're going to have a foul call, though, on the Grizzlies. Jules McCoy is going to go to the free throw line, it looks like. Third foul called on Mokora. So 4:56 to play, 61-50. Red Ravens with a lead, and the free throw is no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Down on the right baseline, dribbling in, dribbling off his foot, out of bounds, Cora, and they're going to say that ball's up the Ravens. No one's going to overrule it. Jay Herkelman wants someone to. Inbound play from underneath, outside. First, here is a pass to Keon Eskridge to the left corner. One bounce, Freeman for a 3. No good, won't go. He goes for the rebound, but he's going to be called for going over the back. So that is team foul number 8 on the Grizzlies, so we'll walk to the other end. Breland Breland will come in the lineup now. And that foul is going to be well, I'm not sure, but 4:41 to go. The Grizzlies sub out Donovan Freeman for Trey Breland. And again, the Red Ravens will be on the free throw line with Jules Decoy. 0 for 1 from the line. Free throw try is good. 62-50, Grizzlies trail by a dozen with 4:41 to play. Next try is good. So the defending national champions have a 13-point lead with 4:38 to play. Now on the right wing with it, Sterling White. High screen, dribbles that way, kicks it left wing. Here's a three ball. Good. Keon Eskridge makes it a 10-point game again. 63-53. Pressure in the back court. Just 3 seconds to get it across, and they're not going to. That's 10 seconds. Good pressure by the Grizzlies in the back court. As soon as Breland cut the ball off about 5 feet in front of the timeline, the ball handler went backward, and they only had 2 seconds to get over, so you knew that wasn't going to happen. And now another timeout, perhaps. Timeout on the floor called by the Ravens. Mike Navina will find out if it's full or not. It's a full timeout. Back in a minute. Grizzlies trail by 10, 63-53, 4:11 to play at the Civic Center on Hot Country KDY.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world, for the 3rd year in a row. They meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Well, time for one last crack at it. 4 minutes to go, down 10 with the ball. Nico Hill. He'll hand it to Trey Breland. He'll spin to the middle, back to the middle, lost the basketball, pick back up, bounce pass in a right hand. Level good by the Grizzlies and a basket in one. Keon Eskridge cut to the basket. Trey Breland with a great feed, and it'll be possibility of a 3-point play. And now it's an 8-point game, and that's as close as the Grizzlies have been in quite a while. That'll be the 4th foul on Dang Meyer. 3:54 to go. Keep on pushing. Keon Eskridge with a big free throw here, and it's good. 63-56. It's a 7-point game. Pressure on the court. They push it up the hit. 3-on-1 alley-oop, and a two-handed dunk by Meyer. Dang Meyer. He had one in the first half. He has 13. Left side, here's a quick three at the other end, and it's up no good. Rebounded by Cora. Back outside, Nico Hill. And a reach-in foul will be called on Deshaun Wiley for the Raiders, and it'll be a double bonus, and that will, man, that's a great thing for the Grizzlies because it stops the clock, and you can catch up without losing any time, or at least make it a little closer. Keon Eskridge at the line. 2 out of 3 today. And his first free throw attempt is good. Keon Eskridge from Atlanta, Georgia. 6'4" freshman. Next try is no good. It rolls off. Down the backcourt, Pettis, 65, it's going to steal. And 55-59. I guess this game isn't over after all. That's the right sideline in the front court. Pettis will drive, steps through, drives, whistle, offensive foul. Nico Hill through the charge. So a fifth foul on A.J. McBride. And with 3:13 to go, it's a 6-point game or a 2-possession game. At the left side, the Grizzlies with the basketball, and Sterling White dribbles over, hands it to Trey Breland. Whistle travel with a basketball. Doggone it. He wanted to pass it to Freeman in the corner and drug his pivot foot, turned it over. 6 turnover in the half, 13 for the game for the Grizzlies. Mo Cora will come in. Man, if we'd have made a 3 there, or just a bucket there, I don't think the Red Ravens, well, there was a near walk in the back court on McBride. He picks it up, dribbles against Freeman, holds up, whistle, and a foul's going to be called with 2:56 to go. That was one of those plays where the ball handler got in front of the defender and just slowed up so he'd run into him. And Rob Wolf was willing to call that. So, is that 5 on Donovan Freeman? Evidently. All right, so he fouls out of the ball game. Nico Hill will come in. 15 points for Donovan Freeman, but he kept the Grizzlies in the ball game in the first half. He scored 13 points in the first half, and no one else would score. Here's a free throw, no good, by A.J. McBride. I think the biggest deficit was 16 points at one point here in the second half. Free throw, no good. Rebounded, though, by Butler, who loses the basketball. Now he's tied up, and the Grizzlies don't get a call. Whistle timeout will be called by Coffeyville. 2:50 to play, and a timeout on the floor with the score. The Grizzlies trailing Coffeyville 65-59. It'll be a full timeout. Back in a minute on KDY.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Now is the time to purchase your tractor and farm equipment. Hi, this is Mark. As we all know, prices are going to start skyrocketing. Right now, all in-stock inventory is priced right. Bad Boy, LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson, all with great financing options. Stop in and see us today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Grizzlies down by 16 at one point in this half, fought back, and now they've got it cut down to 6 with 2:50 to play. And it'll be Ravens basketball on the side in their front court with on the shot clock. Inbound play to Love Pettis. He'll hand it off to A.J. McBride over high screen guarded by Sterling White. Crossover dribble to the right side. Puck fake by Deshaun Wiley. Now at the point. Pull-up shot from 17, straight on, no good. And a rebound by Mo Cora. Grizzlies could cut this to a one-possession game with 2:30 to go. Sterling White. Tossed over right point. 3 ball is in the air, and off the back iron it won't go. And the rebound taken down by Butler for Coffeyville. Well, had a crack at it, got a look. Wouldn't go in. And a whistle. 10-second call. Ball was, I guess, in the air when the 10 count landed. And Mike Nabina made the call on the court. And now the Grizzlies, that is a huge break right there. Novakovic. And the shot clock doesn't lie. I mean, you say, was that really 10 seconds? Well, look at the shot clock, and it'll show you. The shot clock right now, though, showing 20 seconds. Grizzlies on the inbound. High screen, White goes around it, kicks it to the corner. Breland steps back, shoots a three, it's short. Rebound off the rim, a whistle. Will have a foul call inside against probably the Grizzlies. And if that's on Nico Hill, that'll be his 5th foul. And it is the 5th on Nico Hill. Hugo Eze will come in the ball game. Hugo comes in with Trey Breland, Luka Novakovic, along with Sterling White and Keon Eskridge. Free throw is around and out, no good. Noah Butler, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Sevian Dillard will come in for Luka. 65-59. Butler again, and good. 66-59, 2 minutes to go. Grizzlies need a bucket. Breland spins to the middle, all the way in. Right-hand floater off the sidearm won't go. Had it, lost it, picked back up. Breland gets it outside, whistle, timeout. Grizzlies call time with 1:47 to play as Breland was on the deck and he was about to get tied up or maybe called for a travel. And a 30-second timeout. Our next broadcast will be on Thursday night from this very location as the Grizzlies host SEMO Prep. That's on Thursday. On Friday, the West Plains Izzard football team will host Rogersville. We'll have that here on the live stream and also, of course, on the radio on KDY. Then Sunday, 11 a.m., the Grizzlies will play Kilgore College down in Edmond, Oklahoma at the Elite 8 tournament. And then they'll play Odessa at 1 o'clock on Monday afternoon. And then after a few days off, after that long trip, they'll be back at it the following weekend in Iowa in more tournament play. Here we go, back to play. Grizzlies inbound it, down low, posting up and around, shot is up and good by Trey Breland. Makes it a 5-point game, 66-61, 1:37 to go. You can get it down to one possession here at the end. You never know what will happen. Butler in the right corner for Coffeyville in the lane. Leans, shoots, and good. That rattled and went in. His first field goal of the game, 68-61. 1:20 to play. White dribbles, back outside to Breland. Bullet, 15-footer for Trey. Good. Trey's feeling it right now. Down to a 5-point game again with 1:13 to play. And a full timeout on the court called by the Grizzlies with the score. Coffeyville, 68. MSU West Plains, 63. Back in a minute on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy is open to the public. See our newly remodeled lobby or use the convenient drive-thru. We accept all major insurance plans and offer competitive pricing for non-insured patients. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Our drive-thru window is on 8th Street with the entrance on Alaska Avenue in West Plains. For more information or to transfer a prescription, call 417-256-1793. Choose Ozarks Healthcare Pharmacy, where they are focused on your health.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Back to play. It's Coffeyville ball. They lead it by 5, 68-63, 1:10 to go in the ball game. Pressure in the backcourt by the Grizzly press. Good pressure on the basketball, making him dribble the ball up the right sideline. They beat the 10 count by a second. Front court, Butler now gets it to Bettis. Out front, guarded by Sterling White. 12 on the shot clock. You don't have to foul. Bettis on the right side. 5 on the shot clock. Left wing. Bettis with the jump shot for a 3. No good. Rebound to Sterling White. Grizzlies come back with a 2-on-2. Sterling steps through all the way. Lays it up. No good. But he was fouled on the play with 39 seconds to go. And that'll be on Dangmeyer, and he's fouled out of the basketball game. So he's done with 13 points. Timmy Toulouse fouls out with 6. There are 2 big kids inside. Nico Hill fouled out just a little while ago for the Grizzlies. He had 3 points. Donovan Freeman fouled out with 15. Sterling White, free throw shooter, down 5. Free throw is good. (68-64). 4-point game, 39 seconds left. If he makes this, it's a one-possession game. It's up. It's around and good. Timeout, Grizzlies. They'll take a 30-second timeout. There's a point early in the second half when it really looked like this thing might turn ugly. And somewhere along the way, it seemed as if it got started when Sterling White made a little jump shot from about 15 feet left of the key. And from that point forward, the Grizzlies really seemed to loosen up offensively, get more aggressive to the basket. They have fouled out both the big guys for Coffeyville, Timmy Toulouse and Dangmeyer, who combined for 19 points tonight. And Trey Breland started taking over offensively. Keon Eskridge has had a good game tonight with 15 points. He's still out there. Donovan Freeman fouled out with 15. But Trey Breland has really stepped up. He had to sit out a good part of the first half with foul trouble. But he has been terrific. Here we go. 39 seconds left. This good, loud Grizzly crowd gets behind their team. 68-65 inbound play in the corner. In the back court. They'll play it up the right side. Pressure on the ball. They'll beat it to the middle. 2-on-1 break. Lost the basketball. Breland gets it across. Eskridge has it on the right side. Get it to the point guard. And now Sterling White. 24 seconds. A 3 would tie. To the corner. Breland curls over the top. All the way in. Right hand layup is good. It's a 1-point game. And a timeout called by the Grizzlies. Without the 2 big guys in, there's nothing to stop you from just taking it right at them. And a timeout on the floor with essentially 16 seconds to go. And this looks to be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Coffeyville, 68. Grizzly, 67. Back in 30 on KDY.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Kevin Eskridge here in the second half. Trey Breland here in the second half. Donovan Freeman in the second half have picked things up for the Grizzlies. It'll be played in for with there's 16 seconds to go. It's 68-67. Coffeyville by 1. They have to play it at the far end of the floor, and here's the inbound play. Pressure on the ball up there, left sideline. McBride. He'll take it in, lost the ball, but a whistle is going to be blown, and we'll have a foul called. And that'll be on the Grizzlies with 9.5 seconds to go in a 1-point game. So let's see who they put on the free throw line. It's going to be A.J. McBride. And even if he makes two, the Grizzlies will have a crack at tying it with a 3 with 10 seconds, 9.5 seconds to play. So the Grizzlies right now have Kevin Eskridge out there along with Sterling White, Trey Breland, Devian Dillard, and Hugo Eze. It's 2 shots. There'll be 2 shots, double bonus. That's the second foul on Kevin Eskridge for the Grizzlies. Here's the free throw try on the first of 2, and it is no good. Front iron rolled off the left side. Now a 1-point game, and this is a big one. If they miss, will the Grizzlies get it and go and try to win it? Here's the next try. Good. 2-point ball game. Timeout called by Coffeyville. With 9.5 seconds to go, Jay Herkelman will bring his team over to the near sideline. 69-67 is the score. The Grizzlies had a real struggle scoring from the floor in the first half. They only had 25 points at the half. The things have loosened up a little bit. And the whole dynamic in this game changes when Coffeyville loses Timmy Toulouse and Deng Mayer, 6'8" and 6'7" respectively, out of their lineup defensively. And the Grizzlies especially, they've done a really good job attacking the basket here in the last 10 minutes of the ball game. And so both teams will get instruction on the sideline. Now, if you're the Grizzlies, I'll tell you, I would really be tempted to try to set up a shot, not to tie, but to win the game. Sterling White could do that. Trey Breland could do that. Kevin Eskridge could do that. Devian Dillard, he's out there. He could do that. Here's the inbound play. Sterling White has it. 8 seconds to go. 69-67. White behind the back. Dribbles in. Spins to the middle. Kicks it baseline. Lost it out of bounds. And a foul will be called. And the time will expire, and that'll be the ball game. Well, that will be tough to swallow because did we have a timeout? Was there any time left on the court? I don't think so. Although the horn went off well after the foul was called. So evidently the game is not over. We're going to have shots. 0.6 of a second is all that's left on the clock. Well, we had a crack. Who would have thought that we'd even have a crack at tying or winning the game here at the end? But we did, but it didn't work out. Free throw attempt now for Coffeyville. First try is no good. Johnson at the line. He'll get one more for the Ravens. It goes in. We don't have evidently timeout. We're going to have to heave it from 3/4 court for the tie. It's going to be short, and that's the ball game. Final score, the Grizzlies fall to the defending national champions. And the crowd here at the Civic Center stands and gives their team a hand because it was a tremendous effort. 70-67 is the final score here. And that takes us to the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply postgame real talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies, Jared Fay, in just 1 minute on Hot Country KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Now is the time to purchase your tractor and farm equipment. Hi, this is Mark. As we all know, prices are going to start skyrocketing. Right now, all in-stock inventory is priced right. Bad Boy, LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson, all with great financing options. Stop in and see us today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Back here at Joe Paul Evans Arena with Jared Fay, the head coach of the Grizzlies, here on our First Feed and Fire Supply postgame. And the final again is Coffeyville 70, MSU West Plains 67. Regardless how this game turned out, even if we hadn't made up that 16-point deficit or whatever it was to cut it down to one possession a couple of times late in the ballgame, regardless what happened, I thought that the effort your team played with tonight and the fact that they didn't quit, you had people standing and applauding your team's effort here at the end of the ballgame. I thought that was just great.
Well, that's great to hear. We appreciate our fans, and hopefully people did see how hard we played. And we have some work to do. But like I told you earlier today, you know, this is a game you win or you learn, and there's a lot that we can learn from this.
What did you see that you really liked about tonight's ball game? We couldn't make a basket in the first half. That was the biggest thing.
You know, I don't know that we made many in the second half either, as far as outside shots. But we saw a lot of heart. You know, guys diving into the stands. Luka dove head first into their bench over there. Just how bad the guys wanted to win. I think that's something we can really build on.
I thought in the second half there was a spot, and I think you were down like 14 points, something like that. And Sterling White made a 15-foot shot from the left of the key, and for whatever reason it seemed you didn't start making everything, but you started loosening up and playing a little looser and played better. And then once you got their big guys in real foul trouble, you really attacked them well at the basket.
Yeah, we did. You know, Coffeyville, they're good. You know, we knew that coming in, and they're always a really good defensive team. So I knew we needed to hit some shots early to kind of get going on them. We just didn't. We had some opportunities, couldn't hit shots. And then they're just a tough team to score on. So it was good to see Sterling hit that shot. You know, at the end of the day, we're very high on him. And I know he's going to take this really hard because at the end there he had that turnover. But I told him we'll live and die with him any day, and he's going to learn from that, and he's going to get better.
Man, what a terrific defensive game this was in the first half especially, right?
Yeah, I thought we guarded pretty good in that first half. We just couldn't make shots. It was probably a slow, kind of ugly game to watch, but, you know, for first game of the year for us, second game of the year for them, I think we'll see a lot of these, and both teams will get a lot better.
There wasn't anything slow or boring about the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, very exciting. You know, it was cool to hear the crowd into it, and our bench was really into it. I had to keep telling them to sit down because they're supposed to, but that's the kind of emotion you love to see as a coach.
I thought that you got really good performances from few people. Trey Breland, though, I thought he really stepped up there at the end of the ball game.
He did. You know, he always plays hard. He practices hard every day, and he does a little bit of everything, and he's kind of our leader on that front there. You know, a few things. Don Freeman, you know, didn't play as good as he can, but he's going to learn from it. But he did foul out. That hurt. Not having, you know, Christian's battle on an injury, Maddie and those guys, you know, felt like we just needed one or two more guys that we could have gone to there.
Far cry from last year about this time when it was 84-44 at Coffeyville. This was a little different, wasn't it?
I guess it's progress. Yes, yeah. It is.
All right, so next up we've got SEMO Prep here on Thursday night. And I don't take any of these prep schools anymore.
Not this year with COVID recruiting, we call it. So there's a lot of really good prep schools out there because a lot of guys didn't have many opportunities to go somewhere. So I'm sure they'll be a good team.
Oh, I think everybody left tonight proud of their team. Thank you very much, Coach.
All right, thanks, Harlan.
All right, and that is Jared Fay, head coach of the Grizzlies. Final score is 70-67, with 17 to lead the way with Trey Breland for the Grizzlies, 15 apiece for Kevin Eskridge and Donovan Freeman, 11.9 for Sterling White, 3 apiece for Nico Hill and Luka Novakovic, and 2 points for Ugo Eze, leading the way for the Red Ravens. The defending champs were led by Dane Mayer with 13 points. So the Grizzlies fall to Coffeyville, down big early in the second half. They rally and cut it to one possession twice, but the Red Ravens win it by a final of 70-67. Next up, SEMO Prep here Thursday night. We'll have that on KDY and also on the live stream on OzarkRadioNews.com and on our Facebook page at KDY and also on YouTube. So that's it. Thanks to Jim Lambert for providing the video and Nate Hudson in the studio. Again, your final score tonight. It's the Red Ravens 70 and the Grizzlies 67. I'm Harlan Hutchison. Good night from Joe Paul Evans Arena and the West Plains Civic Center.